I got that California.
What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotics, bringing you our Week 6 team builder for the ICBA. Today we're facing off against Goldoa Dragon, coach of the New York Empoleons. If you guys know Goldoa already, I'm sure you guys do. He is a coach in the ICBA, of course, in the IBL, which we're also in, and of course in the GBA D League. He is a really good guy and a pretty good battler, and he makes a lot of really good content on both YouTube and Twitch. So make sure you go and check him out, guys. His channel link is in the description below, just like the rest of the coaches in the ICBA. So if you guys like good Pokemon content, go and check them out. Anyways, let's get into the matchup. Let's get into the team. And a lot of you guys were saying that you guys wanted me to kind of reveal the mons that I brought as they kind of appear on the team builder. So that's what I'm going to do in the future. I'm going to try and do that this week too. I unfortunately made my layout with all the mons there for my team builder, but I will edit that out and I'll try and make it as good as humanly possible, basically. Anyways, let's get right into it. So to start off, my opponent has a team of Landorus, Therian Wazimus, Mega Gallade, Tapu Fini, Jolteon, Mandibuzz, Roserade, Chandelure Wazimus, Ribombee Wazimus, Drampa also Wazimus, sorry, Jirachi, and Kingler with Zimus. That's what happens when you don't make your busted S-tier mon like Darkrai as Z Captain. You can get so many mons with Zimus. Anyways, so my team is Z plus Darkrai, so I can use Z Hypnosis, for example, Mew, Conkeldurr, Scolipede with Zimus, Dhelmise, Kyurem, Gastrodon, Shuckle, Ditto, Musharna, and Mega Mawile. If you guys didn't see the battle that went up last week on Monday, make sure to go down in the description and check it out. It is there for you guys to watch. It was a really fun battle, kind of long, but it was really fun nonetheless. So let's kind of get into what my opponent could potentially bring. So I'm going to start off by looking at his team, and I'll say what I think could possibly be coming. So to start off, there's the Landorus. If this is coming, which it has to come, is the best mon against my team that he has on his roster. I definitely expect it to be a Flynium Z with Fly, EQ, Rock Polish, oops, not Roleplay, Rock Polish is what I wanted to say, Rock Polish, and Swords Dance. This is what I expect to be coming. Basically, a Double Dance Landorus beats my entire team, and I can't really have Ditto come in and revenge it because Earthquake obviously is immune, and Fly, I'll outspeed him. I go for Fly first, he goes for Fly again, he'll all land without doing nothing, and he'll be able to do damage to me. So Ditto is kind of iffy against this set, and this is really good against me. If he basically has the +2 with speed, or even +2/+2, it's game over, and that's pretty much it. Then there's the Mega Gallade. I definitely expect this thing to be coming too. Close combat for sure. This thing is like one of the top kill leaders, I believe, as well. I think it's like 10-1, which is crazy. So close combat for sure I expect to be coming. Probably knockoff. I'm assuming Zen Headbutt and then probably Ice Punch maybe. I'm not sure. I think Ice Punch or something else would be coming, but this is basically for sure what I expect. Swords Dance is also a potential option for him, and he has good speed. He can outspeed my Mew, which is really unfortunate, but Mega Gallade is for sure coming. Now there's the Tapu Fini. This thing is a bit of a maybe to me. If it is coming, it's going to be defensive. He's obviously going to have Moonblast, probably Surf as well since Scald can't burn, Defog, and potentially, I don't know, Nature's Madness as well. That's a pretty good set of moves. And if he is coming, I assume probably maybe specially defensive. It's tough to call. He can be physically or specially defensive. And yeah, then there's the Jolteon. This thing is a big threat to my team. I expect it to be potentially like a Life Orb set or maybe Expert Belt, but a Flame Orb set with, not Flame Plate, I wanted to do Flame Orb with Quick Feet is really good because it can kind of counter my Ditto because I won't have Volt Absorb, that means, and that means he can get free Volt Switches off on me whenever he wants. Obviously Volt Switch, T-Bolt, probably Hidden Power Fire to deal with my Scolipede maybe is good, my Mega Mawile, and then like, I don't know, Shadow Ball. I didn't really give much thought about the other moves. But yeah, then there's the Mandibuzz. If this thing is coming, it's a pretty good answer to Darkrai if he's specially defensive because it's so fat. Definitely Roost is coming, probably Foul Play and U-Turn, and then potentially Defog or Toxic, one of the two there. And if he does come, he's probably gonna be Overcoat. So yeah, that's the Mandibuzz. It's very good specially defensively. I assume it's gonna be specially defensively, but yeah. Then there's the Roserade. I don't really see this thing coming too much. If it does, maybe a Spike's lead set. Offensively with Technician and Hidden Power Fire is pretty strong. Sludge Bomb is pretty against my team. Same with Leaf Storm. I don't know. I don't really see it coming that much, but if it does, you guys got that there. Next up though, the Chandelure. This thing is a huge threat. It does get Infiltrator, which kind of plays a role into my team building. I actually want to have Light Screen on them all, but I decided to go against it because of this ability. But this thing is so good. Obviously, dual stab of Flamethrower and Shadow Ball is so strong against me. Then potentially Psychic to deal with some things could also be there. and then Energy Ball probably for the Chandelier. And I can also see him being Scarfed. I can see him being instead of having Psychic Energy Ball, he could be Sub and he can be Calm Mind with Leftovers is a potential set. So I don't know, Chandelier is very scary for my team to deal with. So yeah. We then have the Rabombi, which is, if it's going to come, it's going to be Shield Dust, 100%. Honey Gather is a useless ability. I definitely expect a Sash on this thing. This is one thing I'm 100% certain is going to have a Sash on it. Moonblast, Bug Buzz, and Hidden Power Fire. These three moves with like Quiver Dance, or even if he wants to run Sticky Web, he can run Sticky Web. But with these three moves with Quiver Dance, just run through my entire team, and it's very scary because with speed tier, obviously special attack at 95 isn't the greatest, but when you're boosting by +1, it's actually very scary for me. Drampa, I don't see it coming. I just don't, so I'm gonna skip it. Kingler also, I don't see coming at all, so I'm gonna skip it. And then there's the Jirachi. Jirachi can be one of, I think, 2 or 3 sets. It can definitely be a defensive set with like Stealth Rock, Wish, U-turn, and I guess not Uproar, I wanted U-turn, and potentially like Protect, or even Zen Headbutt, Zen Headbutt, or even Iron Head. So that's potential with a defensive set or a special defensive set, or he could be just a standard Choice Scarf set. So that's kind of what I expect him to bring. And now I'll go over and start talking about the team that I actually will end up bringing if I could find a tab for that. There we go. So to start off, we have Austin, our Kyurem. Oh, and I should have said this, but you guys should definitely go down in the comments and tell me what you think I will be bringing to this matchup, because I am obviously doing it over I'm revealing the mons as they go. Anyway, so to start off, we have Austin, our Kyurem, which is Tropical Berry this week. I'm going to go over exactly what the investment does. So Kyurem has EV, so we are never KO'd by Timid Fire Blast into Shadow Ball from Chandelier. Our speed is there for Landorus Therian. Currently, we were Light Screen. This is the one I want to run Light Screen on, but I switched it to Reflect because he has a lot of good physical attackers, and the Light Screen was pretty much there just for the Chandelier, and that's kind of pointless that we have it like that, because obviously we're not going to be, it's not, basically Chandler's going to be going through with Infiltrator. We then have Earth Power because it does more to Tapu Fini than Flash Cannon does. We have Ice Beam because obviously Stab is really good against him. And yeah, we have the Tropical Berry because I want to make sure we can live a close combat from Mega Gallade and then go for the Ice Beam on that thing and potentially bring it down by like 70%. So that's that. The next mon we have is our Scolipede here, AJ, which is Poisonium Z. It's the first time we're bringing it. We have Poison Jab, Earthquake, Aqua Tail, and Swords Dance. Our speed is there, so we outspeed Jirachi. I'm not running Protect, so it's kind of worrisome. I did want to creep Gallade, but I didn't think it was the best idea. We then have our Poisonium Z, because it's a great nuke versus him, and if we have the +2, we pretty much just win if the Landorus is gone. We have Aqua Tail there solely for the Landorus. I did originally have Rock Slide for the Mandibuzz, but Z Poison Jab it's so much more reliable and it hit many more things than Z Rock Slide does, so it lets me also run Swords Dance. That's why I decided to go with this set. Next up though, we have TKO with the Roselli Berry this week. It's max speed, max special attack. This is because we need to outspeed the Rabombi, and we do so by 1 point with this set. We have Dark Pulse, Sludge Bomb, Ice Beam, Nasty Plot. At +2, we can run through his entire team, and if he doesn't bring the Jolteon, we outspeed everything, and if he doesn't Scarf or anything, we outspeed everything, so it's a really good set against him. At +2, we can kind of just win. Sludge Bomb is there for his fairies, Dark Pulse is there because Stab, it hits everything really hard, Ice Beam is there for the Landorus, obviously, and yeah. Moving on though, we have Goggles here, our Mega Mawile, Stealth Rock, Play Rough, Knock Off, and Sucker Punch. This spread is kind of weird. So our speed is for No Speed Fini. Our HP defense and special defense allows me to live 2 Hidden Power Fires from Rabombi at neutral, 2 Fire Punches from Jolly Rachi, and I would ideally like to have Ice Punch on this set, but I can't because I can't have it run Ice Punch because I need to have Sucker Punch on this set just to be safe. Our rocks are crazy important on this set. It's crazy important for this game because just having Stealth Rocks up on my opponent's side of the field really wears down his Mandibuzz and his Landorus, which are 2 of the biggest threats to my team in terms of defensively. So yeah, and we kind of switch in freely on the Mandibuzz, the Rabombi, and the Roserade unless they have Hidden Power Fire. So that's that. Next up though, we have our Mew here, Tails, Leftovers, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, Roost, and Defog. This spread, we outspeed anything creeping Mew, creeping the Creeper by 1 point. So basically, if they were trying to outspeed us at neutral, we'd be at 120, they'd be at 121. So because of that, I go to 122. Then I think they're going to try and do that and go to 123. So because of that, I go to 124. Ta-da! Kind of useless, but I didn't really need the investments that much. So we're going to kind of go into what I have my other investments for. So we always live a Jolly Mega Galley's knockoff with Leftovers. So while we're holding our Leftovers, into a no item knockoff. we have a 6% chance to die to Modest Shadow Ball from Chandelier after Rocks. There's only one possible roll to do that, so it's very unlikely. And we had T-Wave over Shadow Ball, but Terrain is scary and so is Sub, so I decided against that. Anyways, that's that. So moving on though, we can go to our last mon being our Conkeldurr, which was, I didn't know if I want to take this or the Musharna. I'm not going to spoil the Musharna set because it was a really cool set that I could potentially bring another week. But we have Drain Punch, Poison Jab, Ice Punch, Earthquake, Assault Vest. We are Sheer Force this week instead of Guts. And yeah, so our HP and Speed F with the AVR, so we don't die to any Stab Chandelier hit. We're not 2 KO'd by any Stab Chandelier hit, and we pretty much have it's like a 1% chance to be KO'd by like 2 Psychics. It's like a 1% chance to be 2 KO'd by by 2 Modest Fire Blasts. So yeah, we just pretty much don't get O-Code in general, which is awesome. And we have enough attack investment so we can always O-Code the Chandelier back if he has no investment. And we can just do so much damage to his team in general, especially because we are Sheer Force this week and we gain so much more power. So basically Sheer Force, the difference between running Sheer Force and Iron Fist is that it's a 1.3 times boost. So Poison Jab and Ice Punch are doing a little bit more, which is awesome. And basically that means Poison Jab will be guaranteed to do over half to the Feeny, which is just tremendous, and we really need to wear that thing down. So if we can potentially get 2 good rolls on the Feeny with our Conkeldurr early in the game, we can knock that thing out, prevent it from defogging against us, which is awesome. Anyways, guys, that is my team. Let me know who you think will be the MVP of this week's game in the comment section down below. Also, make sure to tune in tomorrow for our battle that will be going up against a Goldoa Dragon. So yeah, anyways guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on the video and of course subscribe to the channel. If you guys like Pokemon Draft League content, go down in the description of this video and check out my link to my server, The Ocean. Down there we have a ton of awesome roles that will help you get better, whether it's our draft advice roll, our mock for mock roll, our team building roll, whatever it is, we got it. And yeah, we would love to have you there. Anyways guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you all next time.